post about shit Salah did to you, please. We are all going to hell at this point. Hello, who am I? I'm just a tiny woman who lives inside your computer. VTuber by day, real world aficionado by night. And I have a lot of opinions. I started this journey into girl world around 6? Yeah, 6 years ago. How the time flies. I got into it as many others did through Amberlynn Reid. One of her videos popped up in my recommended and I clicked on it and I saw another queer YouTuber who seemed to have quite a rough life, a rough start in it, and who wanted to be better, who wanted to better herself. And I thought, you know what? I want to support that. I want to help her grow. And by help, I mean I'm gonna be an audience member and I'm gonna cheer on her and I'm going to be in the comments and I'm gonna root for her. And yeah, there were some red flags. Massive honking red flags. However, the audience warned me and I thought, well, I don't know, maybe she's right. I know how much people can hate others for gender or for sexuality or for religion or the size they're at, and a lot of the comments were not kind. They were not. They call her awful things, and I thought maybe she is right. Maybe this is just a lot of haters who don't like a bigger woman on YouTube. This was also back when fat people hate were quite popular as a funny thing, a funny haha moment, if you would. So I believed her. I learned my lesson, obviously, but yeah, I was an Amberlynn Reid supporter. I still am to some degree. I don't like her as a person, I think, but I want her to be healthy. I want her to be healthy, and a better person. And I want the same for most people in girl world. Because through Amberlynn, I found Life with Cindy or the woman we're talking about today, as you can see, Chantal Marie, Chantopolis, Foodie Beauty. She's had so many names and I cannot remember them all. Whoever can is braver than any US Marines. I'm an idiot. So I have been here for 6+ years, and well, to be fair, I have followed Foodie Beauty for the last 4 something years, but I have seen a lot. Now, why is it important for me that you know all of this? Because here's the thing. I have friends, family, a partner who loves me a lot. And whenever I want to ADHD dump, I guess I shouldn't say dump if we're talking about Chantal, but when I need to ADHD dump about something, they listen to me. I can go on for hours about this funny new fact I found online and the rabbit hole it led me down to, and forget what I was talking about 10 minutes into it and start talking about something else. They are there for that, to support me. So clearly they love me. Not enough though, because they will not listen to me talk about the girlies. They will look at me and then ask, is it one of those controversial larger people on YouTube? And I'm like, yeah, yeah, it is. And they just say, no, mm-mm, be quiet. I don't want to hear it. So I have come to the conclusion that they don't love me enough and I need to replace them with you guys. So congratulations, you are now my new loved ones, my family, my friends. One of you can be my partner. I go both ways, so it doesn't matter what gender you are. And I just want us all to be happy, happy together as we all suffer through the horrors of girl world. So, without further ado, you got some introduction to me, and I would love to hear introductions about you guys. Please type it out in the comments. Wait until after the video because, well, you can do it now. I'm not your boss. I'm your friend. You know what? I support any decision you're doing. You handsome, clever beast. go into the comment and type out an introduction to yourself. And I'll wait. Okay, I waited. I have no patience. Let's jump into the video. Let's go. Let's see what Chantal has for us today. Oh, there we go. Oh, I like this. I like the little tune. You can dance to it.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Hi.
Hey there, Beezers.
Oh, I forgot about this goddamn commercial. Okay, here's the thing. Get your coin, girl. Get it. In this economy, Lord knows we all deserve it. But I know in this commercial, it does say something like, if you have any burning questions that needs to be answered, you can just commission me on Cameo. And I can't help but think that if what you say about your audience, about us, is right, that we're awful vultures that just want you to suffer, it's like, aren't there gonna be some people who go into your Cameo commission and you'll be like, hey, so tell me about your husband's fetishes, girl? Because, I mean, I know there's people out there in your audience who don't really like you that much and probably would do that. All I'm saying is that isn't this a bit, well, maybe it is not contradictory. Maybe she just like does not care. Maybe she truly forgave Salah. I have opinions about that one as well, but let's go.
Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special shout out? Or maybe you just have a pressing question for me you want answered. All you have to do is request a personalized video or direct message from me on Cameo. It's super.
Is it a camel if it has one hump, or is it? I need to look that up, I guess. But yeah, hey, if you know the answer, type it down below. Is it a camel if it has only one hump?
Super easy. Cameos also make great birthday or special occasion gifts. Hope to hear from you. Bye.
Is that? Oh, look at that! It's Princess Peach in the background. It's Princess Peach time. I really can't speak apparently. Like, it's late and I am done with work, and I thought I was done with talking, but no. Chantal brought me in here. All right. Oh God, he looks so angry. Look at him. He's so cute.
What are you doing with Princess Peach, Howie?
Yeah, Howie.
Are you okay, Princess Peach? Big boy.
Oh my God, cat. I love her. I love cats so much. I have one and she's a diva. I love her. Old lady. Oh, we have a recipe. Oliver light me. Okay. Yeah, this one doesn't look that bad, honestly. I assume it's like a salad dressing or a dip. Probably like a dressing, let's be honest. But yeah, no, this looks good. Looks healthy. I would eat that. I will say, from all of the like Girl World girlies, the one I think is the best in the kitchen is probably Chantal. That's not to take away from fried pork chops or whatever Evelyn is doing, Life at Cindy and stuff like that. But I think Amberlynn, God, I really have like I really am stuck in the Amber Girl World Wars. But no, I think Chantal is the best chef of them all. I might be wrong. If anyone knows any better recipes, but from what I have seen, like, I would eat the things she makes. Other girlies, like, when they're in the kitchen, I'm a bit worried. I'm not into the carnivore diet, for an example, so out goes that one. I'm not really into whatever Amberlynn is creating a lot of the time, so out with that one. Yeah, I think Chantal is good. I think she knows what she's doing in the kitchen. Not into the drink of it. Hopefully the pop filter does not pick it up. A 4 a.m. snack? Okay. Maybe I'm covering that part, but if you can't see, it's a 4 a.m. snack, lol. Okay, maybe, I guess she could be jet lagged or something like that. She's been on a flight, right? She's back in Kuwait. But 4 a.m., I don't know about that one, Chantal. It is good, though. It looks good. It's like a little strawberry moment on the end, and I assume like a pita or something like that. I think it looks good. It looks healthy. Like, it doesn't look like she drenched the entire thing in the dressing she made, so I don't know. I just the 4 a.m. The 4 a.m. is what sets me off. Dude. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. She does kill us now in Kuwait. God, it's so nice. Look, a lot of the girl world is based in the US and Canada, and my European brain cannot function on pounds. Like, we have messed up enough system over here when it comes to measurement, but I'm so happy it's in kilos. Well, okay, good for her. She lost like 4 kilos basically. That's around what, 10 pounds for American viewers, or I guess viewers as well who use that system. But that's pretty good. It's decent. Happy for her.
My concoction.
Oh.
It's gonna be impossible and messy to eat because I overloaded it.
Overloaded it. It looks in play. Oh, maybe she like meant in the pita bread or something like that. She can't pick it up.
Got some on my
Oh
hijab.
God, what is with the quality? What happened?
It's about 4 a.m. and I'll get into this in a minute. I'm pretty hungry.
Okay, but why? I guess she's gonna tell us. I need to stop pausing so much earlier into the video, into the game. I don't know. Oh look, she almost matches her like curtain, whatever it is behind her, right? Like the hijab and the, I guess it's a curtain. That's a cute moment, Chantal. That's a cute matching your. I need to be stopped. Apparently, no, I can't say that. I can't make a matches the drapes joke. That's inappropriate.
And as you can see from my weigh-in, I'm down about 10 pounds or so.
Good for you.
And that's since traveling and coming back. I haven't been eating the cleanest.
I mean, yeah, you haven't. Let's be honest. We all saw what you were eating back in Canada, and you said you went there for health-related reasons, but I saw a lot more fast food than I saw hospitals or doctor visits, let's be honest. So, I don't know. But she is right, she has not been eating the cleanest. Hopefully this is like, the 10 pounds might like kickstart a desire to lose weight again. I hope so.
There are times where I did overeat a bit, but
A bit.
mostly I've been keeping it in check. I've been binge-free since coming back, and
Good for you.
you know, on the plane here when I was just struggling and, couldn't even have meal service because
Wait, what do you mean you couldn't have meal service? Like, you don't get it from the, like, did you buy, oh God. Did you not buy like the upgraded ticket or something for meal service? I don't know. Do you need to do that if you're flying long distance? Because I'm pretty sure long distance flights include that in the package when you're buying like an airplane ticket. Is it just my European this is not translating well to? Because I know like if you're doing short flights, you don't get meals automatically. But over from Canada to Kuwait, she had a meal once, right? She had that on the flight the first time she went to Kuwait. I remember that. What do you mean can't have meal service? Is it like dietary restrictions?
like the tray can't fit in front of me fully, and
Oh, I should probably have let her finish speaking. But also, what do you mean can't fit in front of you fully? You had that. Like when you flew to Thailand, I remember you had a meal in front of you. When you flew to Kuwait the first time or to Canada, like I've seen you have a tray in front of you. What do you mean you can't eat now? Something is not clicking here. I don't get it. What do you mean? What do you mean, Chantal? Tell me. Only dogs could have that. What do you mean, Chantal? I don't get it. Tell me. Explain it to me like I am 5, please.
this and that. It was really eye-opening for me, and right now I have a lot of pain. I'm so much in pain from the travel. I have sciatica, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, sciatica? Okay, well, she also was about to say, I assume pretty sure. You know what? I'll let her speak for a bit. I'll let her speak and see what she was going to say first.
Like, I haven't seen a doctor about it, but
oh God, her eyes. Oh, maybe it's a stupid quality. The quality is really bad for some reason.
Just based on how my grandmother's symptoms were, she had it bad. It starts in
Okay, so I will say you think you have sciatica, but you're not sure. I understand why sometimes people need to self-diagnose if you don't have access to healthcare the same way that certain countries do. But you were just in Canada, weren't you? You were there for health-related reasons for your diabetes and whatever. Did you not talk to a doctor about this? Because I know sometimes doctors don't listen to you, happens especially for women. I'm aware. I am also a woman, but would it not have been a good plan to talk to your doctor when you were there about your sciatica or that they think that you have sciatica so he could either like take a look at it or maybe refer you to someone else who could? You were in Canada for health reasons and you didn't get this thing that you think you have checked out. And I'm pretty sure sciatica causes a lot of pain sometimes. So would you not have wanted to have that diagnosed and then started a treatment plan or something? Getting medicine? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Okay, let's go.
The lower back on one side and it goes down my leg and it's so painful. And I'm tired of my CPAP. I'm tired of diabetes. I'm tired of all of these things.
Good.
But I don't want to rush and make it a diet. I want it to be like a healthy journey, lifestyle change. And
I will say, good on her. You should not rush it. You should make it a lifestyle change. I learned, um, from an ED background, I learned that it's not about what you remove from your food, it's about what you add to it. And the same thing goes from lifestyles. It's more like what you can add to a lifestyle to make it healthier. Because a lot of times when you add healthier things, you automatically sort of push out the unhealthy things from your life. If you, for example, were to take a mental health walk, that's what I call it, like just go outside for an hour in the sun to soak up some D vitamin and stuff like that. If you do that, then you automatically will have a little bit more energy most of the time, and it will help you in your day-to-day life. And the more energy you have, the less you want to be a couch potato. And the same thing goes for eating. If you add healthier stuff to your food, then at one point your body will actually start rejecting junk. You will not want to have it. You won't crave it anymore. At least not in the same capacity as you have had before. I will say I didn't have binge eating like she does, but even so, I recognize the patterns in an ED, and I think honestly I was sort of hoping that she would talk to someone in Canada about this when she was there for health reasons, like maybe also talk to a psychologist, but I guess well, yeah, too much hope, right? I never learn. Let's go.
so therefore,
Uh-huh.
I want to try to eat a lot cleaner,
Good.
cleaner foods, try to find healthier versions of the foods I love.
That's good.
So I'll be sharing some recipes with you guys.
Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. If Amber Lynn shares recipes online, I'm terrified. If Foodie Beauty does it, I mean, yeah, don't mind trying it. That dressing thing that she made, a bit basic, but nothing bad. It looks and sounds like it could be good.
I did make the salad dressing for this meal, as you saw in
Yeah,
the
see?
beginning, and using, low fat, healthier ingredients.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
And, I add the dressing in moderation, so just a couple tablespoons. Um,
Okay, girl, I don't need you to justify this to me, or I don't think you should justify it to your audience. I think anyone who saw what you made, um, recognize that it was quite a healthy option. Now, as long as you make sure that's it and you don't like empty that bowl of dressing today on other things, then you should be fine because, yeah, just keep doing whatever you have been doing that made you lose 10 pounds in this short amount of time. I think that's good for you.
so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm really
Hmm.
happy about the 10-pound loss. Already I feel like less bloated, and it's not like a huge amount, especially when I have so much to lose, like over 200 pounds to lose.
Hmm.
You know, at least it's something.
Yeah, it
So,
is. You know what? It's good. It's good to have like a big goal, but you also need like smaller goals to be able to reach that big one. So 10 pounds is probably not a lot for someone at her size, but it is a lot of weight. And yeah, she might probably need to lose. She's quite short, isn't she? So around at least 100 kilos at least. Yeah, so like 200 pounds. And I think she could do it. I think definitely she could if she keeps doing what she has been doing. But I know her, and this sounds like sort of the beginning of a new turn on the old cycle. We'll see. But signs of her starting anew is like, okay, it's a fat diet, or she's gonna start some clean, healthy living. And it always starts with like fake positivity and I am strong, I am great, I'm not gonna put my private life online, I'm gonna keep everything happy and healthy and positive, like the toxic positivity thing that you can find from like yummy mummies and stuff like that. And then she starts slipping. Then it's like, oh, I binged and that's fine, and it is. And then more and more comes out that, yeah, she's just been eating like shit, and she starts yelling and live streaming, and all the positivity just disappears. And that's the start of a Chantal cycle. So I think we're in the beginning of a new one. I hope every time, I hope that is the end of this continuous unhealthy lifestyle, but it's never is. And I have learned to be fine with that. I learned to enjoy it for what it is at this point. I've learned to enjoy girl world. I don't have a hope. I have a little hope, but nothing that would let me down. I always like, I wish the best for you, but I think we all know where this is going. I hope you prove me
I'm
wrong. I hope.
doing this video to come on here and let you know that
Hmm.
I will not be addressing, I will try my best. A lot of concerned people for me, and I really appreciate you.
Sorry, I'm looking down to the right, I guess, a lot. It's my cat. She's playing. I don't know if you can hear it. She's adorable. She found I this little hmm. So for Christmas we got her a lot of things like a really nice climbing tower and stuff like that. And we got her new toys and this she's turning 14, so she's an old lady. But you know what? We bought like senior cat toys, things that an older cat would like. No, don't give a damn. But there was this little like sparkly I guess like textile ball thingy that came on like the package as a instead of a bow, it was this. And that thing, she loves it. She's just flipping it up in the air continuously. So I'm happy, but also we spent so much money and she did not. I never learn. I never learn. And don't you don't care about the fancy stuff. You're quite cheap, aren't you? It's okay. You're just like your mother.
Guys reached out to me, and suggested just actually following through with that promise of just
Is it just me or is her eyes
um,
weird?
working on myself, you know, just going all in, not just ignoring every single people trying to pull me into, trying to pull me down, trying to ruin my life.
Mm-mm.
Um, I'm not going to be acknowledging those people anymore.
That's good. You
They
shouldn't, I guess.
have issues if you're trying to invade someone's life like that to that extent.
I will say, I don't think your audience is full of haters who wants you to suffer. I think that certain members of your audience have boundaries that I don't have. I don't want to say boundaries. I want to say a different view on boundaries than I have. I personally would not insert myself into another person's life like that. I wouldn't want that to happen to me. And like I used to tell my kids when I was teaching, treat others the way you want to be treated, right? Very basic, younger, younger students, just lessons. Don't be rude, be nice. And yeah, I wouldn't do perhaps what K Bella and French Fry Girl did, but I don't think any of them were actively out to hurt you. I think that maybe Kay Bella, I wouldn't have done what she did, I think, but I also don't think she was actively out to make your life miserable. I think we all share quite a similar opinion about your husband, about Salah. I think we all think he's a scammer who's probably using you, and what she did was going to happen one way or another, but I don't know. I don't really want to speak too much on that because I wouldn't have done it, but I don't think she's in a good place herself, Gibella that is. Maybe she is now, but I think it was a lot for her that she was not counting on, and I think that it was always gonna come out. I think Chantal said it herself. This secret keeping that they were doing in their relationship, this non-communication thing, it was always gonna boil over to something bad. So I don't know. It's not what I would have done, but I can also see it from perhaps their perspective. I can also see it from Chantal's perspective, and it's not good anywhere. But yes, a boundary that I wouldn't personally cross. But then again, it was going to get crossed regardless. I don't know.
That's really horrible for you and me. I'm just gonna focus on myself.
I mean, good. You should focus on yourself, girlie. You should. Honey, you should just leave the man in the trash and just become a better you. Honestly, that's what I think you should be doing. But that's not what we're doing, is it, Chantal?
Or to do content, it's usually reflective of something I'm going through in my life or
I forgot. I forgot how much inane nonsense are normally in these videos. I'm going to have to cut a lot of things out, I think, because we are 5 minutes into a 10. Okay, we have 10 minutes left. A lot of things she's saying is just repetition and repeating herself what she's going to do. So I will probably cut a lot of it out. But if you really want to know what she's saying, you can watch Chantal's video. It's still up, so I don't think she's going to take this one down. It's very inoffensive so far, but we'll see. Maybe the next 10 minutes will be crazy. Who knows?
for me, and probably for a lot of people, the issue with sustaining long-term health and weight loss, because anyone can go on a crash diet and
So
it
boring,
takes
Chantal.
willpower and
Hurry up.
determination and everything, but it's the maintenance that's hard. It's eventually the steam runs out, you get bored, and you want to go back to those foods that you miss so much. So it's not about super restricting, it's about finding healthy alternatives. There's a few.
I mean, great place to pause, honestly. I am a queen when it comes to pausing the videos at the right time. She is right in what she's saying, and I think that's what's so frustrating about the girlies, because they have the self-realization that they know what they need to be doing. They have the resources, they have the time, and yet they don't do it. They don't do the work that they could be doing, that other people would be dreaming to have the opportunities these girls have. They are in a similar situation where they are suffering due to the weight they have put on, but they don't have the YouTube money. They don't have the time to go out and talk to a psychologist. They don't have the opportunities that the girlies have. And I think that is so frustrating because you could do the things. You know what you have to do. You know all the right things to say, just don't put them into practice. And that is so frustrating. I don't know. I will see. This is the start of a new cycle. It is. Let's be honest, it is. Let's see.
TikTok people I've already started watching a lot to
Mhm.
get, ideas. People who have lost hundreds of pounds and things that they ate on their journey. They usually eat, what I've seen and I like the idea of is these high volume foods.
Okay. I mean, I can see an like OMAD high volume food diet work for her. If you don't know, OMAD is 1 meal a day. And I've done OMAD before when I was combating certain things. It works quite well. You basically have a lot of highly nutritious, high volume food that you eat one time a day, and you'll feel full. You will. and it will be satiating, and you'll also, you know, it works. I think OMAD works quite well. I am a big proponent of it. Not for everyone, I know, but I think it would work good for Chantal if she could just like eat a lot of good food that is nutritious, like the thing she had right now. If she ate that, but as much as she wanted, more or less, one time a day, I think it would be good. It would work. Also, I think she probably needs to start figuring OMAD out. She is. I assume everyone who clicked on the video already know everything about Chantal. I assume that's why you're here. But if you for some reason don't know, Chantal lives in Kuwait and she has converted to Islam. Now, Ramadan is coming up. Like, it's not tomorrow, it is a bit farther away, but that means that she's going to have to fast from sun, well, earlier than sunrise to sunset. Basically, you're not supposed to eat or drink anything when the sun is up. And you have morning prayers, and you're allowed to eat before morning prayers, and then you are allowed to eat after evening. So it's going to be a long time when she has to go without food for basically a month. It's going to culminate in a big ass feast with a lot of delicious food. And I am worried that might trigger binging for her. And the thing is, it's quite strict in Islam. I am not a Muslim, but I have the theoretical knowledge. No, I used to be a teacher, and one of the things I taught was religion. And where I am living, you learned about the five major world religions and maybe like some aspects of the other ones. So I know the basic of Islam in like a theoretical way, and my partner used to be Muslim. He has since then converted. Well, I guess he just does not convert. If you're an atheist, I don't think you convert. Maybe I don't. I should know this. I was a teacher. But yeah, no. Thing is, she is going to have basically a month where she goes without food or water the entire time the sun is up, and she's only allowed to eat before morning prayers and then after, and then in the end, a big feast full of food that lasts for days. And normally that's quite fun. Well, I haven't done it before, but I've taken part of Eid, and food is delicious. I can see that triggering binges in someone who has binge eating disorder. And I she wants to be a good Muslim. She says so. She wants to be good. So I'm wondering how she's gonna manage with the Ramadan. I hope I hope it goes well. Let's go back to the video. I I just caught I will say I probably just caught like a 45-minute rambling, slightly educational if you don't know much about it. Spiel about Ramadan and her and how that might affect people with ED and what you're supposed to do during those cases. Because the thing is, I don't know if she has talked to an imam about how she's going to handle Ramadan, if she's allowed, like, because she has diabetes, right? Okay, I need to stop. This is not about religion or about Ramadan, but I know people with diabetes and certain like eating restrictions and young children and elderly people and stuff like that. You don't have to fast in the same way. Sometimes you basically have to make up for the fast. So maybe if you got sick one week, you have to fast for one more week later, and there are stuff like that you might have to do. You could also like pay money, and you will get out of it. There are different ways to go about it depending on if you're what part of the religion that you belong to and how your imam might teach. I'm I'm going to stop. But what I'm trying to say is that she might have issues coming up during Ramadan if she wants to be a good Muslim and she has not talked to an imam and she doesn't know how to handle it with her diabetes and stuff like that. And I think it would be a valuable thing to talk to a doctor in Kuwait, because I assume they are Muslim, and ask them, hey, how does Ramadan work for me because of my dietary restrictions and what I need. And I hope she brings that up to someone who is qualified to answer that, because I think if she's really truly honest about herself, if she's honest about being a Muslim, then she probably needs to talk to someone about it.
that are lower in calorie
Cat.
or healthier versions made from real foods, you know? Whoa,
What happened? Earthquake. No.
my cat just
Oh.
knocked.
I thought I'm an idiot. I thought it was like an earthquake or something. It's just a cat. Of course, it's the cat. Cats on tables. But you're not on tables, are you? No, you're not.
Everything over. Stop it.
Aw, that's lovely. I hope you treat this cat better than you treated the last one. Let's be honest, because if you didn't know, she was. Again, you probably know. You know already, but she was going to basically put her cat down when she moved to Kuwait. Um, French fry girl, one of the major haters out there, managed to actually save the cat. So basically, it was a little scandal. It wasn't a scandal. It was just Chantal making a mess of things. But French fry girl did save her previous cat from being euthanized because she took him in. And good going, good job. Like I said, I don't boundaries I would normally not cross, but in this case, yeah, 100% supporting her in this one. French fry girl did right. She got the cat out. Good job. I know she's not watching this, I think, but I think that was a very very nice and kind thing to do, even if Chantal doesn't see it like that.
If you're doing anything and you're not giving your cat attention, yeah. Hey, I matched with the couch and the curtains, cool. Anyway.
I said that. Chantal, get out of my head. Or am I in her head?
So, I just want to live life. I want to experience the me that doesn't have to fear doing certain things in public, like worrying about getting a booth at a restaurant, going to an amusement park, and going on the rides with my husband. I don't love certain rides, but if
I mean, good for you. You have like realistic goals of what you want to do. Also, giving like a tiny little bit of a Amberlynn Reid, right? Isn't that, God, how many years ago was that one? Like the struggles of being me. I had too much information about these girlies in my head.
I was also watching a YouTuber who was talking about how a lot of body positivity influencers have died.
I mean, yeah, I will say I don't think body positive is the right word. I too stumble over my words continuously, so I can't give you too much of a hard time about that one, Chantal. But I think what you mean is health at every size, because body positivity is a lovely concept. It's not just about your weight at that point, it can be about skin conditions that you're insecure about, or perhaps you have a very unique feature that is not thought of as conventionally attractive or just conventional in any way. And body positivity is about embracing all of those things and loving the body that you have. That being said, health at every size sort of co-opted the movement a little bit and went with the if you're fat, you're beautiful regardless, which, yeah, true, you can be beautiful even if you're larger. However, it also meant you're healthy even if you're 600 pounds, and that's not true. Back when I had ED, I looked perhaps to a lot of people quite healthy. I wasn't. So a lot of the things that Hayes, Health at Every Size say is that you can't, if you looked at a skinny person, you wouldn't say that they weren't healthy, but maybe they are, and that is true. And a lot of people looked at me and thought I looked amazing like a supermodel, but a bit shorter. And that's not true. It wasn't good. Um, I met a lot of people in ED, and a lot of them perhaps looked amazing by certain beauty standards, but they were severely undernourished and unhealthy. That, however, does not take away from a person who's 600 pounds is not healthy. And a lot of hate is about whataboutism. Well, you can't tell me I'm unhealthy. Look at that skinny person. They might also be unhealthy, and you wouldn't know. You're just judging me because I'm fat. And no, it is true that skinny people perhaps don't get judged the same way, even if they are unhealthy. But that does not take away from the fact that a person on 500 pounds probably is not healthy. And yeah, there are some cases where someone who weighs a lot is healthy. They most of the time are very tall and tend to be like strongman types, or strong women, or whatever you want to call it. But they can be healthy, but that's not the majority of the health at every size advocates, and a lot of them have started to die. The weight contributed, if nothing else. So they are not making it to like 50, 60, they're dying in the 30s and 40s, and I think it's very sad. And I hope that Chantal is genuine and honest and strong enough to stick with what she's saying, that she wants to be healthy and not one of those others, but those people who proclaim how beautiful and healthy they are despite the fact that they're morbidly obese and they're on death's door. I hope you're genuine, Chantal. I hope you are.
You know, it's a really tragic rest in peace to them, but they've.
I'm sorry. That was such a. I think I might have genuinely accidentally paused the recording because I had to hurry to pause this. Let's go back a little. That was fucking funny. Flipping funny. Sorry, YouTube.
You know, it's a really tragic rest in peace to them, but they've.
Chantal! I That was the most mean girl way to go about it. Like, I mean, rip to them, I guess, but I'm different. This is why I like Girl World. Like these little moments where they are just not intentionally, unintentionally hilarious. When they're trying to be funny, it's not. But when they're just themselves, it is quite entertaining.
Like passed away and under the age of like 45. And
It is sad, yeah.
I am right up there. If I keep going 100%, I know I won't make it to 45 if I don't change. And I know a lot of people hope that happens, but
Chantal, we're not hoping that you die. We don't want. I'm sure maybe one or two people die, but majority of people want you to be better, a better person, preferably. I'm a queer woman, and it would be nice if you didn't hate me based on the fact that I'm a queer woman. But I want you to be better. I want you to be kinder to yourself and to others. And that might start with just transforming yourself into a healthy, happy new you.
not too bad for you.
We don't want you to
You know,
die.
I want to be around for a long, long time. I really want to raise my life expectancy and live a good life, no matter what that is. I think what I've been doing in order to really be successful with that is making sure that I eat something every couple of hours, maybe every 3.
I mean, okay, not the worst diet, or I guess healthy living thing. Like, continuous snacking is a way to combat binge eating because then you're continuously full and sated, and you still have the urges, but you don't have the same amount of urge to throw food into your mouth just to eat. And it's a good way about it if you're not gonna do OMAD. But again, like I said, talk to your doctor, ask them about advice before Ramadan happens. And yeah, but I think that snacking is good for people with diabetes as well. I want to say I am not that read up on that one though, but I hope it helps you with your illnesses and it helps you reach a new weight, a better weight.
Hours or so, even if it's something small and healthy, like some peanut butter with apples or cottage cheese, my favorite.
I swear, if you've been on TikTok and been looking at cottage cheese with mustard, girl, Chantal. You know what? Fair, fair, fair. I just cannot eat cottage cheese because I have. I was gonna be very rude about it and say functioning taste buds, but that's not it. When I was in school, from like middle to high school, we had cheese for lunch every day, and it wasn't good. And now I see it and I feel the intense urge to vomit. I cannot.
you know. Um, so with carrots and mustard, and there's so
Yeah, cottage cheese with mustards. There we go. There is the there is the hack to losing weight. All the girlies are doing it. All the girlies are into the cottage cheese trend.
many things you can eat, so um, that are real foods that will keep you satiated
Okay.
and not feeling bad, So um, that's my plan, and to share the journey with you guys. I need to move more because I find that honestly, the sciatica, I don't feel it when I'm moving around as much.
Okay. God, again, I am so good at pausing the pausing the video. Good for you. Moving around is a good plan. I am still so confused as to why you did not bring up the sciatica when you were in Canada for your health specifically, and I will not be over it and I will not drop it. But let's go.
I think the jet lag, like actual jet lag, is real this time.
What do you mean it's real this time? Because you had jet lag before, girl. Honey, have you been lying to me? Because again, you have had jet lag before. You said plenty of times, even in Thailand, when you had a little buffet, that you couldn't be bothered to go outside or something, and you had to stay inside your hotel room and eat massive amount of food because you were jet lagged. Were you lying, Chantal? You wouldn't lie to us, would you? We are your faithful vultures. Vultures squad, rise up, I guess. But you wouldn't lie to us now, would you, Chantal? Because you're always truthful, right?
And healing on the side as well, of course, like with anything I'm going through, past trauma, stuff like that. I intend to deal with those um, in private. I think that a good level of privacy in my life is very, very important, and that.
I mean, we all heard that one before, Chantal, and we always know how that one turned out. You're never gonna post anything else online, you're just gonna keep it positive and happy. I mean, yeah, sure.
That's the one thing about everything about this situation that's come to light recently that's really affecting us, is that we like our privacy. And
I mean, I can imagine. Look, I know that everyone has kinks, and as long as it's between consenting adults and no one gets permanently hurt, I don't see an issue with it, right? Now, that being said, I would not want my kink or my partner's kinks to be blasted online, and they are far more socially acceptable than pissing and farting and shitting and all whatever else Salah and Bella was trying to egg him on to doing. And yeah, I would not be happy if everyone knew what I was into. But here's the thing, Chantal, a little bit funny. Not because of the pain it caused, but it's more of a schadenfreude. Not even that. It's like, we've been telling you this is going to happen, and you've been telling us no, you don't get it, you guys don't understand, it's not your relationship. And then it happened exactly like we said, so I guess it's more of a satisfaction of being right, which is a bit cruel to her, but then again, she did say that, well, she said a lot of things about queer people, so I don't feel that bad, let's be honest.
so um, but on that note, speaking of that,
Mm-hmm.
and my relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I will be keeping that 100% offline. I will be in my videos alone,
2 weeks, Chantal.
and I will be doing content about me mostly. Even
Okay.
if I travel with my husband, I will be the star of the videos. And
Oh, honey, you were always the star of the video. We did not tune in to see Salah. We might have tuned in for the cats, but I mean, again, 2 weeks tops, and then she's gonna start posting about cute things Salah did for her and shit like that. Don't post about shit Salah did to you, please. We are all going to hell at this point.
yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with the couples channel. I don't know if this is a forever thing, but it's good.
Also, I cannot believe, I'm sorry, I will stop pausing soon, but I cannot believe that you was sitting on a gold mine and you did nothing with it. Because I can see that couples channel being a hit if it was like some love and energy and effort put in there. Because a woman from Canada converts to Islam, moves to Kuwait to be with husband, well, boyfriend at that time, when they met online, and now they're trying to document how their life is going, blogging about things she's doing that's very different from Canada, the cultural differences, all of that. That could have been a gold mine of vlogs, Chantal, and you just, I don't know, did nothing with it. That's so mind-boggling to me that you had something with so much potential and just laziness killed it, I guess. Because it is not the fact that your husband was cheating on you that killed it. It was never that big because you didn't put effort into it, I guess.
Gonna be for a long while, so not going to ever mention anything about my relationship, my husband,
Sure, buddy.
how we're doing, anything like that. I'm not going to come to the
Chantal, I say this. If you were my friend, I would have said this as well. Leave the man. Just leave him in the garbage where he belongs.
internet as a safe place to vent my feelings anymore, because
The internet has never been and never will be a safe place to vent your feelings. Were you not taught internet safety growing up? You're older than me. I know for a fact you're older than me. And I'm like a millennial, so not not the older, cringer version you can find on TikTok. But I grew up with internet coming online really for the first time, right? Dial-up tone modems and stuff like that. We were taught internet safety. We were taught like don't trust people online, don't give off your real name or your address, and I know that has sort of been lost to the general consensus that online you can post whatever, but the internet has never been a safe place for you to vent about your feelings. There will always be someone out there who's either going to try and mock you or hurt you or worse, try and manipulate you and maybe, I don't know, get you to move half across the world with them and then support them in everything they do as they use you for your money. Could happen, Chantal, could happen. Just say that you should be careful, okay?
they are weaponized, and I don't feel comfortable with it anymore. So I'm just going to be talking about my health journey and what I'm eating.
It's a journey, guys. It's my health journey. The girlies are back on their health journeys. God, I'm sorry.
And cooking and healthier food related stuff like that.
Okay, good on you. But it's the same thing you've been talking about for the last, oh, how long has it been? 12 minutes? Well, no, let's be honest. No, actually 12 minutes because the intro commercial is not more than 30 minutes long, is it? Yeah, let's get on with it, honey.
I think I should eat and go play with my cat a bit because she clearly wants attention, even though she gets it like 21/7. BB.
Yes, 21/7. I thought you were spending 24/7 with Salah, which is also a conversation that I will have one of these days because that sounds like a not just codependency. We're moving into cult territory at this point, Chantal.
Yeah. Or more.
Muriel, want to say hi to the people? Come here. Come here.
Oh God, terrifying.
Oh, yes.
Say hi. She's purring. You're a beautiful girl.
Baby.
Yes, you are. Oh.
Take care of it. Please don't.
I missed you. Let's never separate.
You know, that would mean a lot more. God, again, queen of passing. It would mean a lot more to me if you say that having truly taken care of your lost animals and not just basically decided to euthanize them so you could be with a man half across the world. The dick is apparently so good that she's willing to kill a cat for it, is all I'm saying. Look, I have been dickmatized before, but not to that level.
You big girl.
Yes, she is.
Don't jump on the table. I heard that cats have
Okay.
the brain of a 2-year-old.
Just wraps
That
things
makes me
up at this
laugh.
point, Chantal.
You freaking 2-year-old. Alright guys, so that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to come on here with my intention, and today's a new day. It's
Alright. Alright, so what did we learn? We learned that Chantal is in the start of the cycle. She wants everything to be positive. She's not gonna come online and be negative. She is just gonna be the best little girly that she could be. Now, I do not believe that. I believe it will last around 2 weeks. And then she's gonna be right back at it with all the nonsense she's normally talking about. I don't know. What do you guys think? This one was a bit boring, I will be honest. I thought it was gonna be a lot more, but oh well. All I'm thinking is that I wished you talked to your doctor when you were in Canada about these problems that you're having. I wish that you talked to a doctor in Kuwait or possibly an imam about how you're going to handle Ramadan. And I hope that this is not the start of a cycle. I hope this is genuine. I hope those 10 pounds really motivated you into losing more. I think you should dump your husband in the trash because he's a cheater who's never going to get better. And I wish you all the best, Chantal. Now, thank you for being my new friends and family. You all look lovely over there. Hi to Shaz, unable to leave me. And I hope that you had a good time and that you're willing to comment down the video. Please comment. I need to talk to someone about this. That's the whole reason I made a video. I am going insane over here. So leave comments, like the video, subscribe if you wanna, I don't know, watch me have meltdowns and rant about more videos from Girl World participants, royalty, courtiers, as it were. I will be here because God knows this was so therapeutic for me, even if it was one of the more boring videos she had made recently. Love you all so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.